Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Halvonis video. This is, well, we've got a lot of things to go over with the Mage. Now, keep in mind that the Mage changes aren't so much monumental as they are just long, so we're going to go over it with you for this just a little bit. So basically, fire spec is going to be fire now. You cannot do any frost or arcane things. Arcane is going to be just arcane. You can only use your arcane spells, not your frost or fire. And frost is, of course, going to be frost, where you can't use fire or arcane. Pretty simple. So, let's go to the changes. Presence of Mind is no longer a talent. Instead, it's going to be learned by arcane mages when they choose their talent specialization. Evescence is a new talent available at level 15. Evescence, fade into the nether, avoiding all attacks against you for 3 seconds. This spell may be cast while a cast time spell is in progress and is not on global cooldown. Replaces Ice Block, a 45-second cooldown. Temporal Shield has been removed. Alter Time is now a level 3 talent, replacing the Temporal Shield. Alter Time now lasts 15 seconds, up from 6 seconds, has a 90-second cooldown, down from 3 minutes, and no longer affects the casting mage's mana buffs or debuffs. Cold Snap now also resets the cooldown of Presence of Mind, Dragon's Breath, and Evescence. Nether Tempest, Living Bomb, and Frostbomb are now all available in their corresponding specializations only. Share the left talent slot. Nether Tempest can now only be on one target at a time, down from unlimited, and its secondary damage now hits all targets in range, up from only one, and deals 100% primary damage, up from 50%. Living Bomb can once again be applied to multiple targets and be spread by Inferno Blast, and has a normal 1.5 second cooldown. More of its damage has been moved into its explosion. Sorry about that. Frostbomb has been redesigned. Now lasts 12 seconds, has no cooldown, and explodes every time your target is critically hit by the mage's Ice Lance. The damage per explosion has been reduced by 75% to compensate. Unstable Magic is a new talent available at level 75 in the Mill talent slot. Unstable Magic. Arcane Blast, Fireball, and Frostbolt have a 25% chance to explode on impact, dealing an additional 50% to the damage to the target, and all other enemies within 8 yards. And I'm going to move down the long list of things. Supernova. The right level 75 talent is now filled with a new talent that varies on specialization. Supernova for Arcane is a pulse of arcane energy around the target enemy or ally, dealing arcane damage to all enemies within 8 yards, and knocking them into the air. If the primary target is an enemy, they take 100% increased damage. Replaces Frost Nova and has a 2-second cooldown. 25-second cooldown. Sorry, the 5 looked like an S. A 25-second cooldown and instacast. Blast Wave causes an explosion of fiery force around the target enemy or ally, dealing fire damage to all enemies within 8 yards, and dazing them, reducing their movement speed by 70% for 4 seconds. If the primary target is an enemy, they take 100% increased damage, replaces Frost Nova, 25-second cooldown, instacast. Ice Nova. Cause a whirl of icy wind around a target enemy or ally, dealing frost damage to all enemies within 8 yards and freezing them for 4 seconds. If the primary target is an enemy, they take 100% increased damage. Replaces Frost Nova on a 20-second cooldown. Instacast. Invocation has been removed. Mirror Image is now a level 90 talent, replacing Invocation. Mirror Images now inherit 50% of the mage's spell power, up from 5%. Rune of Power no longer replaces Evocation, no longer increases mana regeneration, and now lasts 3 minutes, up from 1 minute. Incanter's Ward has been removed. Incanter's Ward is now a level 90 talent, replacing Incanter's Ward. or Incanter's Flow has been added. So Incanter's Ward and Incanter's Flow. Incanter's Flow is magical energy flows through you, increasing all spell damage by 5% per stack. While in combat, the magical energy builds up to 5 stacks over 5 seconds, and then diminishes down to 1 stack over 5 seconds. This cycle repeats every 10 seconds. Frost Armor now grants 15% chance to multi-strike instead of 7% haste. Glyph of Icy Veins now causes Icy Veins to provide 75% chance to multi-strike instead of 20% haste. Scatter now multiplies critical strike chance by 1.5 down from 2. Shatter, not scatter. Sorry about that. The Brain Freeze effect no longer makes Frostfire Bolt instant, but can now stack up to 2. And no longer triggers the bomb talents, instead has a 10% chance to trigger from Frostbolt casts. Each multi-strike of Frostbolt increases that cast chance by an additional 45%, total of 100% on double multi-strikes. And Arcane Blast time has been increased to 2.25 seconds, up from 2 seconds, and its damage has been increased by 12% to compensate. 12.5% to be exact. Arcane charges now last 15 seconds, up from 10 seconds. Anyway, guys, that's all the mage stuff. There's a lot of confusing lingo in there. I don't know mages, so that was kind of hard. But it looks like mages overall are going to be really fun to play in this next expansion. So I hope you guys enjoyed it all. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're moving on to monks. I cannot wait to go with the monk, because the monk is a pretty fun class, and I love playing my monks. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, have a fantastic day, evening, night, or whenever you're watching this. And above all else, subscribe if you want to see more, and stay tuned. See ya!